Alright, y'all, so the search for a car that will be able to annihilate them. Oh, yes, we'll find it. We will surely find it. Alright, let's do this, y'all. Let's see, what does... Yeah, I'm not giving y'all a chance. You just made Sky mad. What does crappy Ford have? No, we're not going to use that. Nope. Let's see. Of course, there's 787B there in Mazda. Nissan. Toyota. What do we have at Toyota? I know we have the Minota. We have the GT1. I think that's actually not too expensive. 1.7 million. Less than 2 million for the Minota. Oh, I know I'd win with that thing. See, these really weren't that expensive. If I'd known they weren't more expensive than that, I would have got one for the historic racing car. Very tempting. I think I'm gonna go with the Chaparral though. You know what? Paget has one I really like too. These are pretty cool looking. Oh, I like this blue one. It's cool. Not one finished the race. That's not too encouraging. Base model. I wonder if I could paint this thing if it's a base model. I think I'm gonna buy this. Y'all wanna play hardball? Let's play hardball. I'm ready to play. I figure I don't have many Pagets, so why not buy it? Oh yes, let's get into her right now. Oh, let's get into her. That didn't sound right, did it? Alright, let's see if I can paint this a different color. I don't know if you can paint these or not. I don't know if you can paint any base model. Apparently you can though. Oh, cool. Oh, and somebody did mention they wanted me to show how to paint a car. So here we go, my friend. Here we go. We're going to show you how right now. Metallic. What color do we want to do? Ooh, man, that's pretty. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. What to do, what to do. Yeah, I think we're going with that. That looks awesome. Super awesome. I'm gonna have the prettiest racing car on there. Oh gosh. Alrighty. You can't do any of this stuff though, can you? Oh, never mind. Don't want to paint wheels or anything crazy like that. Shouldn't be able to get any of this stuff, no. Didn't think you could. Alrighty, so let's see how much this tunes up. I know I have 750 max. 750 performance points. Oh yes, that keeps us below it. 1144 horsepower. Oh yes. Nitrous oxide, dang. I wanted some nitrous. I wanted to see if I could get 300 miles an hour. But y'all are just going to be rude like that, I see. This was a little bit heavy though. I think it's heavier than like the Toyota Minota. That's alright though. Let's see, transmission. 255 should be fast enough. Alrighty, let's do this. By the way, which car still has the highest speed? I haven't even looked. 268 in the Ford GT. I don't remember if I did that off screen or not. I want to say that I did it off screen. Alrighty, here we go. And I'm actually not going to be showing the first race. I'll just show you the end of the first race. And then we will go from there, my friends. We're going to toast some computer tail. Alrighty, my friends, it is the end of the second lap, beginning of the third, and look how good that lap was. Dadgum, I just had to run off the sand. But yeah, I had a really good lap where I didn't do what I just did there. And actually it caught up to first. But we're going to easily win this race, I think, once I get my head on. So I will see you at the end of this race. Alrighty, my friends, so 11 seconds behind they are, and that's mostly just from this lap, because I actually didn't even repass that Pescarolo until the end of the last lap, because I had such a bad previous lap. But yeah, did really, really good. 151 best lap, much better than that Nissan GTR, which is a good car in its own right. But man, this baby, it handles so good. You know, of course, you know all the Le Mans cars are like that. They're super awesome. The Toyota 7 went from 1st to 7th. That's not good. The 2J actually got 11th. But at any rate, we're going to continue on here. And I think I do want to lower the LSD. That's one thing I didn't do, is change the LSD. So I think I'll change that. Earn some of our credits back. I don't know if we're going to reach back up to 10 million or not. I'm only getting 110%. GT World Championship Race 2. You know, I might get brave and try to do some of those last Red Bull challenges. Then again, I might should wait. Yeah, I probably should wait, because I don't want to lose my sanity. After all, I do have to work tonight, and I don't want to be in a bad mood when I go to work. Oh Lord. I'll tell you, those are so frustrating because they're hard. Of course, I hadn't tried it yet, so it might not be as hard as I think. But you know, in Gran Turismo 5, it was ridiculous. So far in Gran Turismo 6, they hadn't been as bad, but I'm down to the last one where I know I'm going to be using that super fast one, and ooh, it's going to be rough. I don't even know what track is this. I didn't even pay any attention. Did not pay any attention at all. Oh, Laguna Seca, okay. Laguna Seca. Audi R10, that's a good one. Oh yeah, man, this thing getting near squirrely, lowering the LSD like it did. It's a lot more stable, but it still corners well, you know. Still has that really good crisp cornering. They crammed so many fast cars into this one. Heck, the Toyota GT1's 9th. That's got to tell you something. Hey, that's pretty much the same car I'm driving. They didn't get the one where you could color it any color. They just got the main one. Oh man, this thing's so amazing. 6 laps around this track, really? That's not even necessary. Let's try to make this long, don't y'all? Of course, it won't take too long with this car off, in all honesty. I figure in 3 laps we'll be at, what, 4 minutes maybe? Roughly 4 minutes, so 8 minutes for the whole race. I think it's a fair prediction. The Toyota 7 still leading. Dang. Heck, all I needed was 2 laps to pass them all on this. You're slowing me down, Granny. Tell you what, it's a granny compared to this, but if I was driving that Nissan GTR, I'd be not calling it a granny then, I guarantee you. Y'all are way back there. And it shall stay that way. Oh crap. That was lucky that I didn't lose more control than that. Get on the road. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to be basically done with teaching, but you know, for this year. Except I am doing summer school still. But I gotta say, I really miss my kids, you know. And then the teacher I was working with, you know, I did the math and science, and she did the reading and writing. I'm gonna miss her because she's actually moving to Wyoming. So that's I'm really gonna miss her because I enjoyed working with her this year. But you know, that's one thing I never really liked was change. I always adapt pretty well eventually, but initially I really hate change. That's how a lot of people are, though. They're pretty content with the status quo usually. Now that Pescarolo passed the Toyota 7, I'm not pulling away so fast anymore. Still pulling away, but you know. This race ain't gonna be too long at all. Wonder if six laps is what all these will be, except for, you know, the really long tracks like Bathurst or Nürburgring, if I even have to do that one. I'm not sure. This car is awesome. It looks a lot darker, the color, though, than what I expected it to, though. The good thing is in this one, if you use your paint item, you don't lose it. You still always will have that paint color. At least that's what I think. I haven't noticed that you lose it. I don't know if there's a certain limit of cars that you could paint a certain color would, or if you could just paint all your cars a certain color. That really sucks. Car kind of has a slow start at low RPMs, you know, like that. I imagine they caught up quite a bit there. Nah, they're actually still far behind. "12 seconds. Wow, I wasn't expecting it." The thing is, I can pick something like this and annihilate them, or I could pick something like that GTR and not be able to beat them. So, I mean, what do, you know? I mean, heck, this is pretty much the same car that they're using. But their cars are so good that if I picked a slower car, then I'm pretty much done. Which I guess something like that Zonda race car, you know, that would be a good enough. That would be inferior to them, but it would be good enough to where I probably could win. But at least I wouldn't annihilate them with it. Heck, I don't know. What does it matter? And I broke too late there. Yeah, lowering the LSD really seems to diminish the tendency to spin for such a rear-wheel drive car like this or that GTR, which comes in handy, you know, because really you need stability, something this fast. Yay, let's go off the road. Let's go off the road and play. I'm planning on recording some more Mario Party 4 tomorrow. Hopefully my sister, she'll record it with me. We'll see though. And the Toyota 7 went down to 4th. I'm sure if there were more laps, it'd go down more than that, but oh, wow, there's actually a Quattro Pikes Peak in there, 87. That's an interesting car. Yep, in less than 8 minutes, just as I predicted.